All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We're talking about the Chicago Bears in tonight's video. 33-6 on the road against the Buffalo Bills. Victory a couple of days ago. Granted, it is just preseason, but we did see Caleb Williams get his preseason debut. Now, folks, I'll keep it a buck with you. I really loved what I saw, and I think most people really did too. Caleb has these smart traits. And here's the thing, Caleb technically, 4 of 7, 95 yards. That's like he was on the field for what, 15 snaps? What we did see, it was 20 snaps, by the way, but the point still stands. His football IQ really stood out to me, and I really noticed it on a throwout in the middle of the game, or in the middle of the first quarter, rather. I just liked that smart IQ football play. Typically, the last Bears quarterback, no shade against him in any way, shape, or form. I wish and root for Justin Fields. I'm rooting for him. But this isn't a Justin Fields video. My point just is that's one thing that immediately stood out to me was Caleb Williams was not making mistakes that cost your team yards, possessions, turnovers, whatever the hell it is, momentum. Caleb was very smart with the football. Caleb's first read was also very good. He was also able to move past his first read, and that's something for a rookie making his debut in preseason. I don't care who was on the field for the Buffalo Bills, I was still impressed. But before we get any further into tonight's video, if you guys enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL and daily Chicago Bears content. Bears fans, NFL fans, if we try and get this video to 100 likes, that would mean the absolute world to me. Folks, I was on the airplane yesterday flying to Chicago, and it was just crazy to me. I had the Bears game. I bought the Wi-Fi, and I had first time buying Wi-Fi, by the way. I don't know why I haven't done that before on like a 3-hour flight. It's like $8. Anyways, I'm watching Caleb Williams throw this pass to Cole Kmet, rolling to his right. I'm watching him, throw this little kind of like, what is that word? Shot put to DeAndre Swift for 42 yards. And I'm watching this football game, and I'm like looking around. I'm getting hype. I'm getting hype on an airplane. I'm looking around, and I'm thinking, does anyone here give a rat's ass? And obviously, we're on an airplane, and not everyone's glued to my phone screen watching the Chicago Bears. My point just was, I was fired up. I was amped up watching Caleb Williams play football in this first quarter. His accuracy on the move, specifically in that play to Cole Kmet, I don't care if it was a little bit behind him. The ability to roll out, make that throw with your arm, the accuracy, the power, the strength of that arm, it showed me Caleb Williams is going to be just fine. He really trusts his arm, and the arm strength, the arm talent, the accuracy, it's all there. And he will throw some interceptions, and he will make some mistakes in the regular season, and in, the fellow, or in the future snaps that he gets in the preseason, next couple of games or what have you. Caleb's going to make plenty of mistakes in his rookie season. We're going to see a bunch of interceptions, I have a feeling, because once again, he's not afraid to throw that ball down the field. He is not afraid to roll out to his right and make an almost impossible throw or a really talented throw. And just the confidence I absolutely loved. So, obviously Caleb, and also with his feet, he had a nice little 13-yard rush for a first down. That was also on third down. He had a 26-yard throw on the run to Cole Kmet. He had a great third and long conversion to DJ Moore. It's just preseason. It was only 20 plays, but he did have 2 scoring drives. And I get it that they were both field goals. But folks, considering Ryan Bates didn't play, considering Nate Davis's situation, I was very pleased that Caleb Williams was good to get himself out of uncomfortable situations, whether that was third and long or a third down in general, or you're getting blitzed or getting pressure. I think Caleb really responded well to the adversity that he saw from the Bills defense. Now, moving forward down the line, we talked a little bit about this in our last couple of Bears videos. Austin Booker had a phenomenal game once again, but this time it showed up in the stat sheet, all right? And then you also had Daniel Hardy. Austin Booker finished with 2.5 sacks and 3 quarterback hits, obviously 2 tackles for loss, those 2 sacks. The ability he has to rush the passer We've heard, Matt Eberflus, anybody on the Chicago Bears roster, they keep talking in training camp about, sorry, I have to hiccup. They keep talking about his ability on the field, but also just his mindset. And I think when you have a mindset like that, chip on your shoulder type of mindset, like, I don't care where I am, I don't care what rotation position I am, I don't care, if I'm getting 8 snaps or 38 snaps, I'm going to make them count. I guarantee you, keep saying this in every Bears video I make, I guarantee you Austin Booker will be the starting edge rusher opposite Austin Booker will be the starting edge rusher opposite of Montez Sweat by the end of the season. And then just real quick on Daniel Hardy, who also had a phenomenal football game. He's at a really impressive camp. He might have just made the roster, but I do just, remind myself of the Hall of Fame game. We saw a couple of players, that just didn't translate to week 2. So we'll wait for that to see with Daniel Hardy, but I do think he just solidified himself with the roster spot. Keeping on topic with the offense, I guess we just talked about the defense, but keeping on topic with Caleb Williams, the DeAndre Swift 42-yard screen, that was extremely impressive. When we saw the speed from DeAndre Swift immediately, Swift's had such an interesting NFL career. I always like to talk about this on my Bears videos. Kevin Byard, who also had a great game, and DeAndre Swift in national football media, these were overpays to NFL media. FS1, ESPN, Fox, or whatever it is. These were overpays. Well, you have Khalil Herbert, you have Rashawn Johnson. Why are you paying DeAndre Swift money? That's why you're paying DeAndre Swift money, all right? I've said this way too many times on Bears videos. Rashawn Johnson, Khalil Herbert, and Dante Foreman, the Bears' 3 starting running backs last season, if you get rid of Justin Fields' rushing statistics, they were a bottom 10 rushing team in the NFL. Getting DeAndre Swift's a game changer. He had a really interesting career in Detroit that just kind of was hampered by injuries, and then you just had a career year with Philadelphia. I've got a very good feeling about DeAndre Swift this upcoming season. Coleman Shelton, the starting center, huge because there was no false start penalties with Coleman Shelton under center. This was a huge issue. Delay a game and false starts were the biggest issue. It was one of the big headlines that we've read about the Chicago Bears the last couple of weeks in training camp practice. Keep in mind, Ryan Bates was unable to play due to an injury. Shelton took full advantage. We keep saying it. It would not shock me if Nate Davis was eventually cut, traded, or benched, and Ryan Bates as the starting right guard. And finally, Velus Jones Jr., 5.7 average in his first game as the running back. Folks, the experiment's going well. He began the third quarter. It ended with a touchdown, 4-yard touchdown. He sped past the Buffalo Bills defenders. He also finished 6 carries, 34 yards. He had a nice little 19-yard run, had a nice little, kind of lowering the shoulder there. Unfortunately, he actually did muff a kickoff return, which is, that was his role as a rookie at the Chicago Bears. But Velus Jones Jr., we've been talking about him at the running back position. We'll continue to talk about it. That's all I have for today. We ran out of time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily Bears and NFL content. And guys, give me a team grade for the Chicago Bears down below. Thank you for watching. Peace.